Welcome to the video. It is Wednesday, October 30th, Halloween tomorrow, 2:49 p.m. Farm Fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Let's see what's happening. It looks like we're down over 8,000 today, and the big reason would be silver trying to be pummeled today, pummeled down by that cartel, those bullion banks, those bullies. So if you can see, my AGQ position is down 31,000 today, but it's still up over 114,000. So we got that going for us. But the plan is to have these called away by the end of business on Friday for $47. It is under that mark at this moment. So we shall see. Was just trying to lighten up the load before the election. I shouldn't say potential turmoil. Should just say turmoil, chaos, pandemonium, tomfoolery, shenanigans, all of the above. So that is what's happening. A couple of new things that went on. Let's go to the Action Jackson. And one thing to point out, especially to my new friend Matt on the channel here, in all of my action yesterday where I was selling things, I did not list that I did also sell GDXU, and I sold that out. It was making my butt stink, and I was nervous a little bit about the election. So because I was so far up on the others, I went ahead and took my tax loss on GDXU, sold 4,000 shares at 54.80, and there's my downtown, the Chinatown trade. And here's the yearly. I don't have any of the smaller things listed on here, but this is the 2024 tax loss. This is the loser list. Wow, wow, wow. Tesla, Rivian, Excelis, DocuSign, Norwegian Cruise Line, Unity, UCO. So I did wait over 30 days to make that other trade on UCO, which I did this week. Sigma Lithium, Bit Digital, Devon Energy, one of my old sweethearts. And it's only gone down a little bit more since that sale, so I'm fine with that. And then yesterday with the GDXU, so a total of $152,909 to go against the earnings for this year. So that'll help a little bit with the taxes. But as far as what else went on today, I chickened out on the biddy. I did sell my 1,000 shares and I made lunch money, which I think was like $40. Here's why. Here's the Bitcoin chart. We put this pivot box on yesterday, and I was pretty confident that we are going to get a move off of this high. We did get that, but then I thought it hit that first fib at 2360, and I'm like, Bitcoin's been playing pretty positive, pretty green lately. So I went ahead and just booked the $40 in profit. And then it's just meandered since then. I still think there's some action to this downside. I do think we're in a 3, 4, 5. Could this be all of 4? It's possible. That would be a super shallow wave 4, but it could easily happen in a strong bull move. So we're either looking at this being the 4 now, and then it's heading up to 75-ish, or we're not done. Consolidate, maybe take the little bit low into our box here before heading back up north. So that's why I took off the biddy trade. And then darn it, the TMF, which again, this is a 3 times bull with the TLT. I got stopped out. Oh, man, let's take a look. Where's the TMF? Here it is. So I got stopped out at what? 47.63, but it would have been over here. So look, we were buying the stuff here, right? For 2 days, we bought 2 different tranches, had this beautiful gap up at open. And I'm like, here we go again. Was I tempted to sell out here? Absolutely. My goal was 50. And I'm like, we're already at 49. We're going to get there. So didn't happen. It just plummeted back down. And in the meantime, as it's on its way down, I had a meeting with the furnace guy. We have 2 furnaces in the house, one that services the basement and the main floor, and then one that's up in the attic that services the upper level. So he was here. I'm like, I don't want to be messing around, but I also want to lock in some gains just in case it continues to take the freight train down. So I went ahead and I did put that stop in at what essentially, it was $1 above what I paid. So I did get stopped out. I made $2,000, but I still believe very strongly in the trade. So there's the $2,000 that we booked. So then I turned around, or this was just recently. I just did this on the TLT. I bought 10 call contracts expiring next Friday. I paid $1,490 for them. I think I'm down on the $100 down right now on that particular position. I'm not overly concerned. I really feel like TLT is bottoming. So I put this in. I know you'll believe me when I tell you, I put it in right at the bottom of this red candle. And basically what I was looking at was A equals C, which is a common thing in Elliott wave theory. So I put it in. It went a little bit lower red, but then it did exactly what I was hoping, which shot up green. Doesn't mean it's done. Doesn't mean that this C and 2 is done. It could easily creep back in there, could go even a little bit lower, but I still feel strongly that this is the bottoming here. I shouldn't say that. Let's back up. We already bottomed, and that's what we were tracking. Okay, so we got a clear 5 up from this bottom down here, and that's would have been 5 up in wave 1. Okay, wave 1 of this impulsive bull move. I know it's hard to use TLT and bull in the same sentence, but that's what we're doing. So to me, that was a clear 5 waves up for the 1, and then an A, B, C down for 2. That is my current theory. Could be blown out of the water and as we speak, but that's why I'm still liking the TLT. So I went in with 500 shares of the TLT as well at 92.28. What was it just at? 92.33. So it did go down again after I bought it. Where would I? Yeah, so it went up and now it just went back down, and then we're hopefully heading back up. Target is 95. Will it get there in a straight shot? Absolutely not. Nothing does go straight up in this business. What else? Silver just got I still feel strongly about what we have on the screen here, and I think we just got another retest today, and it's battled back from that retest. So I still feel like we're going up to 35.50. However, the silver shorts are going to do everything they can to try to keep this thing contained at least up to the election. The election could easily be a trigger, but the trigger could be one way or the other. It could be a catalyst for gold and silver precious metals to go through the roof, or it could be, hey, we're still happy about this current fake economy and the all things bubble will continue. That could easily happen, and which would lead to a blow off top, which could in the meantime be a consolidation for precious metals. So that's the current thought on that. I do have the GDX up. I wanted to show Matt this just to show you what I'm still thinking, and that is look at the trends since earlier in the year. There's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And this trend channel is we're still in the middle of it here. I had my line in the sand at 40.67. We never did get down to it. And we're still trading within that channel. I was just concerned with the catalyst that could possibly be derailing either the precious metals and commodities or the equities market as a whole, because people love volatility. They love to be fearful. They love to go bananas. They like to read headlines and believe them. So I don't think we're going to have a winner after at the end of the election night. I think it's going to be another contested victory for one side. I couldn't even tell you who's going to win. I really don't know, and I really don't know how the market's going to react to whomever does win. So right now, we're just, going down the road, loosening our load. What do we got in the cash pile right now? About 1.6 million. looking to add another 700,000 in cash on Friday, which would be this number. Oh, I'm sorry, around 800,000 cash. So this should be coming back to our pocket because I still feel strongly it's going to finish over 47 by the end of Friday. And then I'll be out of those shares. All of that will then return to cash as well, which would put us almost exclusively in cash. I did double check and check in with Robinhood again today just to find out how many banks are you currently working with as partner banks, because each one does represent $250,000 in FDIC insurance. And so right now they're up to 10. So that means I will have 2.5 million in cash protection from FDIC insurance and things in case things just go wacky and awry. So thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to tell Matt was this. This is a catalyst that's going to come up at any moment today. And this could be good. This can be bad. I think it's going to be good. And this affects GDX because the biggest holding in GDX is Newmont. The second biggest holding is Agnico Eagle Mines. Agnico reports today very soon. Now they're looking to have a $1.02 in EPS and 2.11 billion in quarterly revenues. I think they're going to beat on both, or at least be equal. Hopefully beating on both, which then will be a catalyst to the north side for GDX, because that's why GDX went downtown to Chinatown in this move, was because Newmont got hammered, and I think the shorts just piled on, and then that just made the problem worse. So that's what's going on here. Thanks for checking in, and you know what to do. I'll see you in the next video.